Welcome back to Mexico News Network's daily report, broadcasting from the beautiful El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Carisma. Don't forget to follow us on our social networks and visit our website www.mexiconewsnetwork.com. Let's continue with the news. As I mentioned before, Mexico is a very interesting country with a lot to offer to its visitors, from natural areas to metropolis, from pueblos mágicos to the vestiges of ancient civilization. Mexico really has something you will like. Let's start with destinations for relaxation. From the beaches of Riviera Maya to the pristine beaches in Baja California Sur. The beaches are the best place to lay down and enjoy the marine breeze and the warm sun. Now, if you enjoy nature, Mexico has a great variety of natural reserves, including the Biosphere Reserve of the monarch butterfly in Michoacán and Oyamel Forest that fills up with orange butterflies every year from October to March, creating a magnificent spectacle. On the other hand, in the southeast of Mexico, we have the Siancán Biosphere Reserve, where thousands of animals and birds live, a complete harmony of nature. If you're more into action, of course, Mexico's got that too. From water rafting in Jalcomulco, Veracruz, to rappelling into a cenote in the Yucatan Peninsula. There are also options such as biking in Teotihuacan, sandboarding in Chachalacas, Veracruz, surfing the beaches of Oaxaca and Nayarit, diving underwater caves, and the second largest portion of the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef system off the coast of Quintana Roo. Now, for more cultural vacation, how about a visit to Mexico City? Or you can visit any of the colonial cities which hold a vast historical value, such as Guanajuato, Puebla, or Guadalajara. Aside from their cultural heritage, they also offer incredible gastronomic options. Mexico's impressive diversity can give every single person the perfect place to take a few days off their routine, escape to a country full of history, culture, nature, and gastronomy. Mexico is ready to care for your needs for every budget and style. So when thinking of your next vacation, choose Mexico. In other news, deep in the Mexican territory, you will find several caves and cavern systems that are holding pieces of history and want to tell their stories through nature. Almost all of them can be explored, but some can't. They were just recorded as pieces of natural history, part of the Mexican heritage.
Deep in the Mexican territory, you'll find several caves and cavern systems waiting to tell their stories through nature. Fundamental pieces of natural history and part of the Mexican heritage. Our first stop is Cueva La Pintada, a cavern that preserves over 1,000-year-old paintings, featuring, in fact, some of the best cave paintings in the world. Follow into the impressive Crystals Cave, located 300 meters underground, enclosing enormous selenite crystals. Unfortunately, the cave is very dangerous for humans and can only be appreciated in film and photos. Heading to the biggest cave shaft in the world, the Cave of Swallows, reaching down to 512 meters deep and giving home to thousands of swallows and parakeets that fill every morning with their sound. Continuing to one of the largest cave systems in the world, Grutas de Cacahuamilpa, made up by 90 chambers surrounded by stalactites and stalagmites, where you'll come across two fascinating rivers. An impressive tour that can take up to 9 hours. Arriving to one of the largest underwater cave systems, Dos Ojos, which reaches a distance of 80 kilometers, where you may dive and explore the underwater cave world. Moving along to the Yucatan Peninsula, to the Loltun Caves, revealing over 1 kilometer of limestone formations, where you may encounter cave paintings, petroglyphs, and unique musical columns. Just beneath the jungles of the Yucatan Peninsula, one of the largest underwater cave systems in the world is found, Xochbelha, with over 2,050 kilometers of subaquatic caverns and 56 cenotes.
These are just some of the coolest caves you can visit and explore here in Mexico. Nuevo Durango, Quintana Roo is a small town of many natural attractions, mysteries, and wonders. Located deep in the Maya jungle near the border of the neighboring state of Yucatan, Nuevo Durango is awaiting the adventurous and those seeking moments of peace and reflection with Mother Nature. Located in the municipality of Lázaro Cárdenas, this little piece of heaven will charm you with this beautiful scenery and natural attractions. Tumben Kuxtal is one of the caves this place offers, and it has to be visited with guides, and it is necessary to do some rappelling in order to reach it. On the other hand, the cave of Tepezcuintle is easier to access. If you really feel you've got your adventurous attitude on, look no further than the Agua Escondida cave, which has a complex tunnel system which definitely requires experience in climbing and rappelling. Another less intricate adventure is visiting the insect's house, where one can learn a little more about the local fauna. Aside from its natural features, Nuevo Durango offers wonderful cuisine with locally grown ingredients, where everything is cooked using traditional and ancient Maya methods and technique, such as the underground oven, known in Maya as pif, in which the food is buried and covered in banana leaves. The famous cochinita pibil is cooked this way and indeed derives its name from this technique. Also, Nuevo Durango, Quintana Roo is the ideal place to lay back, relax, enjoy nature, delicious and fresh food, and magnificent people who will do their best to provide you a wonderful experience in the exuberant Maya territory, the place they call home. Continuing with our journey across Mexico's incredible spots, now we are up to the state of Yucatan, an entity rich in traditions, culture, and natural beauties. Its capital city is Mérida, featuring a unique and impressive culture, customs, and colors. Only an hour and a half from the capital city, and from Cancun, you will come across Valladolid. Here, time stops and history comes alive. You will hear thousands of legends and stories, as well as colors, scents, and the warmest people ever. Now, join me on a journey across colonial times and set foot upon such majestic city.
Join us to discover the traditions, colors, and scents of a stone-built city, where it seems as if time just stands still, where people enjoy even the smallest things in life, the magical town of Valladolid. Valladolid was originally a center dedicated to rituals, ceremonies, and spiritual customs. After the Spanish conquest, it turned into the main developing center of eastern Yucatan. Nowadays, the city still preserves great historical legacy and charming nature. An ancestral town where couples still woo each other at the park, keeping traditions alive. A walk around Valladolid will be full of colors, handmade clothes, toys, and more, as well as delicious scents from traditional Yucatecan food. It is a must.
Discover the magic and explore the east of the Maya world, the cultural, historical, and natural richness behind Valladolid. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back after these commercials with more information. Stay with us.